Off we go. The weather forecast looks good for the next 4 days. This is our opportunity. We've been looking forward to hiking along the complete Donauberglandweg for a long time. I'm hiking along the trail with my husband Eddie and friends of ours, Susie and Frank. Today's stage takes us from the highest mountain in the Schwabian Alb, the Lemberg, over the Berge to Kahlen. The journey then continues over the Hummelsberg and Klippeneck up to the Dreifaltigkeitsberg. We'll be staying at a hotel in Spaichingen. We park the car in Aldingen and take the bus to Gosheim. After just a few minutes, we leave Gosheim and see the Lemberg for the first time. A steep footpath leads us up to 1,015 meters above sea level, the highest point in the Schwabian Alb, and at the same time, the highest point of our hike. In good weather, the view from the tower presents an impressive panorama right up to the Alps. The journey continues in the direction of Bögle. The small chapel has rested idyllically on a small hill near Spaichingen for 125 years. In Spaichingen, we buy barbecue food for the trail. Of course, there is also vegetarian food available in the supermarket. Having sufficient provisions with us, we reach Nachweg. This is where we really need our sturdy shoes. The small natural path takes us up high to Kahlen, opening up a fantastic panorama. We enjoy the view and treat ourselves to a small break. It's beautiful here. You can see how the Alp blends into the valley and how the villages have adapted to the topography. We continue in the direction of the Hummelsberg. The nutrient-poor soil on the slope generates nutrient-poor meadows that are cultivated by itinerant shepherds in the summer. A type of meadow that has become rather rare, making space for some endangered plants. For example, quaking grass has been on the red list of fern and flowering plants for some time now. We leave the nutrient-poor meadows, pass by the glider airfield at Klippeneck, and reach an idyllic barbecue area with a mountain hut via small paths. After nearly 4 hours hiking, it's time for lunch. Well fortified, we set off on the remaining 4 kilometers of the first stage. The premium hike takes us past some wonderful vantage points to the Dreifaltigkeitsberg. There we view the magnificent pilgrimage church. Parts of it are over 600 years old. We walk down the valley and stay overnight in Spaichingen. The first stage led us from the highest peak of the Alp through the region of the 10,000-meter peaks. It took us about 7 hours to hike nearly 20 kilometers, including a break for a barbecue. Orientation was made simple thanks to the yellow signs and the many symbols on the Donauberglandweg. Each of us has had 2 big bottles of water, which proved to be enough in spite of it being a warm summer day. Our good sturdy shoes for the natural and partly rooty paths proved their worth. We had rain gear with us, but we didn't need it. Tomorrow we'll continue on the second stage of our journey, from Spaichingen to Mülheim.